Hey you guys, welcome back to the Aggressive Aries channel. This reading is for Geminis. Geminis, I hope this reading finds you well. This is your general energy reading for the month of August. As always, I'm going to start off with my healing messages. Well, that was fast. One more, please. So initially what I got was maybe you're charging yourself, only because Gemini is twins. So the first card that we got was 51. It says energetic boost, replenishment, power surge, rejuvenate, crystals to recharge your energy, love lightning bolts, incoming light codes from beyond, help getting to the next step, teacher. I am 40. Sacred love. A feeling and connection beyond words. Merging and coming together. Love. Sacred grids, a calling from your beloved. Twin flame reunion. Strengthening self-love, sacred. So, can I have 4 cards, please? 1, 2. So the first card you got was the King of Wands. It says, born leader, entrepreneur, visionary, influential, independent, creative, ambitious, wants it all, boss, mentor, can I talk today? Advisor, partner. So I'm feeling like recently, in the recent past, you find yourself having to become more independent. You've had to find different ways of making money. You've actually I'm getting it just became easy to you. Like something was weighing in on your heart that you had to do something for some person, and then you just realized like that you were a born leader. You had to leave a lot of things behind, a lot of tension, a lot of betrayals, and a lot of strife that was keeping you in a defensive way. But you finally learned, or you're learning to stand in your power, and to stand with what you said is what you said. And with that, it led to a Page of Wands moment where you're like, you know what? I can finally do this. Or maybe you're restarting again. You had a business already, and you had to get a whole new way of doing things, and you had to put new energy behind it. Maybe you had some business partners that you had to cut off, and it just left you like high and dry and by yourself, and kind of just like at a disbelief that this could happen to you. But take the situation how it applies in your life. This may not resonate to all, but I'm feeling like now you know how to stand in your power and you can go forward. And so that's exactly what it was. I said you had been moving on from the past, and that's basically where you came with this King energy. You knew that it was going to be troubling times and stuff like that, but it's like at this point, fuck it. Also, it's like people are going to talk anyway, so why not give them something to talk about is what I'm getting for you, Gemini. So for these, I'm going to read. Three of Coins. Employment, professional growth, internship, high standards, appreciation for a job well done, beneficial use of talent, exceeding expectation, promotions, detail-oriented people, upgrades, improvement in social status, being validated by others, degrees or certifications, collaborations, and goal-orientated people. And this is what it looks like. She's a gypsy. She takes anything and turns it into out of nothing. I get in. Maybe you had to rob Peter to pay Paul, but it's like it was for good reasons. Also, maybe you found like for some people, I'm getting there was actually like black magic going on, and you realize like you had. If you need, you can call on what's her name. She doesn't have a name. But if you call on the gypsies and stuff like that, they know how to break curses and hexes as well. So look into something like that. 8 of Sticks up in reverse. Sticks. 8 of Sticks looks like this. So for me, that means that exactly, because it clarified the 5 of Swords, which was the betrayal, the arguments, and maybe the business partners, or maybe even you were in a third party situation you didn't even know. And it's like a serious emergency, wasted energy, being too pushy, reckless behavior, transportation faltering, leaping before looking, unexpected breakups, extreme frustrations, high pressure situations, hasty decisions, ideas that are way out there, hysteria, the failure to recognize signs and warnings. So maybe like when I was telling for that one person with the black magic that's going on with their life, you had to learn how to pay attention to the signs. But it was basically your coins were out of sorts. Like now it's like this was hitting your pocket. And it's like, nah, we not doing that. But also, it could have been you blocking your own self at the same time because you weren't balanced and you have to recharge yourself. Father of Coins. But it came out upside down. So it says, Father of Coins is the personification of a wealthy, successful businessman. On the positive side, he is an efficient leader, responsible for discipline, disciplined, reliable, enterprising, lucky, and focused on abundance. On the negative side, he is a classist, a show-off, a braggart, makes bad investments, has gambling problems, will resort to questionable or illegal activity to make it, or is susceptible to get-rich schemes. In a reading, if he does not represent a literal person with these qualities, then he represents those attributes. So for some, I'm getting that you realize that this person that you were in business with, or maybe in a relationship with, they had a gambling problem, and you didn't realize that you realized money was missing. That's what I'm getting for some people, or like things weren't getting paid, and it's just like they were always defensive about something, and it's like, you know what? You thought about it. You're like, there has to be a reason why there's no money coming in right now. Like, I'm really just overlooking the signs. Like, yeah, he might go to the casino once or twice, or is that all he's just telling me about, or she's telling me about? And it's like, they literally took you through this rough time, even though you didn't have to be. Or for some, it's actually finally catching up that you did some shady shit, or this person or some person did some shady shit behind your back, and that find yourself in some legal shit. That's what I'm getting for some people. Ace of Baskets. Suppressed feelings, unrequited love, being overly emotional, miscarriage, and bad breakups. Yeah. So if this was that business relationship, it got really bad. Even for a relationship, with this gambling issue, it turned sour really fast. Um, I have a card to clarify the 3 points. Thank you. 8 or 6. Thank you. Father of Coins. Thank you. And Ace of Cups. Thank you. So to clarify the 3 of Coins, we have the 8 of Cups. And it was reversed. It's kind of sideways, but so that means it's moving energy. But it's interesting that it fell on this one because it's already moving. I think of 6 of Swords moving forward, even though you know it's going to be turbulent. And it's like the 8 of Cups in this book says, exactly. So as long as you don't avoid the problems that are coming your way, you will be able to So for the person that I was talking to about how, the general reading energy that I was saying about merging yourself together, becoming one, having self-love, this is really the time where you're going to emerge into your own energy. You just have to really just go with the flow, enjoy the journey. If you don't actually just take time in the now, it won't go well. But if you just actually just let go of like childhood baggage and learn how to move more quickly because you see the signs that the universe is giving you, you'll be able to be the Knight of Swords, a person who is decisive and intelligent and that knows how to move. And you have the Knight of Wands energy as well. So it's like you have enough energy, enough energy, saying balance. You have enough gumption, really? Like, you're ready to see everything and you're ready to take the world on. There we go. Thank you. 'Cause I was like, guys, I need a better answer because I was getting confused. Now, can I have some affirmation, please? Also, maybe you need to take a trip to water to recharge. Also, maybe you need to sharpen your skills in another area. Magic. You are a magic being with the ability to create your own reality. This involves stepping into your power and believing in your own abilities. When armed with confidence, you'll create and be a living example of magic. Thank you. It says soundtrack. Every hero needs their theme music, and you are no exception. What are you consistently listening to and or telling yourself? Ensure the soundtrack of your life is filled with affirmations, positivity, and motivation. Okay, so they said 2. I said 1, they said 2. First, connected. You are always connected to the wisdom of your higher self and everything around you. Take cues from your energy level and intuition. It's just as important to know when to disconnect yourself, to disconnect for your own well-being. Recognition. Be willing to accept praise and recognition when it's due. It is empowering to feel valued and seen. Patting yourself on the back and or accepting compliments from others can be the gift that keeps on giving. And so maybe you need to work on honoring how you feel, because it says I honor how I want to feel, and this came out upside down. And maybe you forgot to. The key to prayer is to forget what I think I need. Anything else, Spirit? When I think I've surrendered, I surrender more. Well, Gemini, that's all I have for you guys this week. Just make sure you really ground yourself and learn to recharge yourself. Do something that makes you happy. Pray, be more grateful. Go forth with great energy. You have the courage, you have the strength, and the time for now is you. So let's get going. If you have not already done so, hit the subscribe button. If it resonated, make sure you hit the like button and comment down below. And make sure you ring that bell for when I post next. Thanks. Bye, guys.